Welcome to Life and Style. Unajua njugu ni muhimu sana kwa maisha ya binadamu. Kama binadamu yote.
Brian, what's going on sasa?
Yeah?
Naingia jikoni na naanza kula.
Inabidi Chef Abdalla. Ni Health and Wellness Monday. And you know, Health and Wellness Monday, kama kawaida, what we do. We had earlier on the show, we had Fit and Fab, Edel Queen doing what she does best. We had Living Up with Mwikali, the gorgeous Mwikali.
Okay.
And we had Beyond the Sport, where Chef Abdalla.
And we have you eating in the kitchen without being invited.
I had to eat.
You're not invited, my brother. You're not.
From the video we just seen, Beyond the Sport.
Yeah.
Yuri Ratanzi alikataa nikule nyama, choma na ugali.
You were left home and dry this time.
High and
for
dry.
the first time.
For the first time.
For the first. Brian, chakula kupa.
It was very painful.
Are you sure ilipokwisha cameras after the camera ukwenda?
Trust you me, you should ask my producer Spencer.
Yeah.
Yuri.
Nasikia Spencer ndio alikununulia.
Next time?
Yuri, congratulations. Huyu jamaa amezoea kula sana. But the good thing about it, the good thing about it, I like the fact that, you know, motorsports used to be considered as a rich man's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this guy has sort of demotivated the whole thing. He's decided to change the whole concept.
Sure.
So people now believe that motorsports, actually anybody can do it.
Yeah. From his home, what you saw, we saw him, you've just seen from the feature.
Yeah.
The guy has a whole yard, parking yard.
Sasa siende katafuta bodaboda instead of bodaboda kutusumbua huko barabarani.
Nakwambia, unaona wana bodaboda, kama if you are a bodaboda rider and you're watching and you'd like to participate.
And you want to die. Go motorsports, Brian, that's a serious business, man.
And if you want to go to motocross, Yuri Ratanzi is the guy. Yuri Ratanzi is the guy. But right now we're in the kitchen. Na kama kawaida, you know, we have a politician. An aspirant politician in the house. And today it's none other than Nairobi County. Chef Abdalla.
Nasikia wakina mama this year.
Wakina mama wameamua.
Wameamua.
Akina mama wameamua, which is a good.
Hata Mwikali wanted to stand actually.
Kama Mendre.
You sasa Mwikali, you didn't hear it from me. Mwikali, it wasn't me.
Anyway, guys. In the house we have Rahab. Rahab.
The one and only. Sema the one and only Rahab.
Yes. The one and only Rahab.
Yeah.
Rahab, she's vying for Nairobi County Rep. You
know, I know her as a businessman and a very, very acute businessman. Business person. You know, in the Bible,
you have to be gender sensitive.
No. In the Bible, man means both genders. You know that. I learned some of these things. But then the thing is, you know what? Let's not even go very far. Just introduce her. Introduce her, Brian.
Let me shake your hand, please. Karibu sana, Life and Style.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Before I lead you into the kitchen, just a question. Who is Rahab and what are you standing for?
My name is Rahab Ndambuki, and I want to believe that the Nairobians will give me this seat. I contested 2013, and I was position 4 out of 12. And I want to believe this time, by the grace of God.
Things have changed.
Things have changed.
Things have changed.
Yes.
Things have changed actually because I don't think in this race we have Rachel Shebesh.
Yes.
So I think...
It's not a question of Shebesh.
No, I'm just saying.
She's going to prove to the public that she can do the job better.
And that's why she's here. I believe you're here because you want to tell us and you want to tell Kenyans, you want to tell Nairobians what you stand for.
Yes.
As a person, as a politician.
Yes.
Karibu sana. Najua ni mama.
Yes.
Nikaribishe jikoni kwanza.
Asante
kwa sababu
sana.
hapa ndo kila kitu inaanzia, jikoni kwa mama.
Asante sana.
Now.
Kuku wa nazi, half cup of vegetable oil, chopped onions, 50 grams of tamarind, half bunch of dhania, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1/4 cup of coconut milk, 2 pieces of chopped ginger, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste, 1 bulb of chopped garlic, lemon juice drawn from 2 lemons, plain yogurt, which is optional, salt and pepper to taste, whole chicken cut into 8 pieces. You can serve with rice, ugali, or chapati.
Mombasa viewers, this is your turn, and you are doing it no better than Rahab.
Yes. And as we are cooking the Mombasa dishes, tell them we are preparing Mombasa dishes.
It's
kuku wa nazi
with a Nairobian.
With a Nairobian. So we are putting in a Nairobian touch because we have the Nairobi women representative.
And I'll come to that when it comes to my kachumbari. My kachumbari has got a Nairobian touch.
Take it away, Chef.
So there you go. So
Right.
Rahab, welcome to my kitchen.
Thank you.
In short, today what we're going to do is, I've already cooked my rice. You know, it takes a long time,
Yeah.
to cook the rice. So almost everybody knows how to cook my rice. My rice, what I did was I did some sort of a pilau spiced rice. So what I want, my feature dish today is kuku wa nazi.
Yes.
You've been to Mombasa so
I've
many
been
times.
to Mombasa
Unaona
many-
kule lizo kule iko na nazi mingi.
Yes.
Unaona wale Waswahili wanakaa chini ya mnazi. Sio Waswahili, ni watu wa pwani hao. Unajua hao ni watu wa pwani wanakaa chini ya mnazi. Lakini zile nazi ni tamu kabisa. So what we're going to do today, as viewers, as you've seen the recipe, you know, you've just seen the recipe. So in short, our recipe mentioned things like onions, garlic, ginger. I've already minced my ginger. I've got my tomato paste. I've got my cumin. I've got my curry powder all mixed together.
Yeah.
It's very, very important before you do anything, first and foremost, you make all your mise en place. In English, Brian, what is it called?
Ingredients.
Mise en place.
Mix and plus.
Brian, Mimi, I always try to elevate your status. Ingredients ni ile ya huko mtaani.
Umeshinda, Chef.
In this kitchen, we'll call it mise en place.
Yes.
It's French, actually. It's the word.
Mise en place.
Mise en place is the word is in French. And then I've got my coconut milk there
Wow.
already. So it's the important thing in any cooking, madam, is that the moment you do all your prep ahead of time,
Yes.
the cooking actually takes very, very short time. And I'll also show you, viewers, how to do this. Let's say, for example, you've gone home, from your busy schedule,
Yes.
and you want to cook. So first and foremost, you've got a maid, I'm sure, at home.
Yeah.
So ask that maid to prepare all these things ready for you,
Yeah.
so that when you come in, you want to showcase your talent to your family members.
Yeah.
Sindio? So, okay, let me show you how fast this food is going to take to cook it. First and foremost, I already parboiled my chicken, just a little bit. Okay, I washed it, I parboiled it, so that when it comes to entertaining, especially now that you are going into the into the busy season, where you'll be busy entertaining some people and explaining to them your vision and mandate.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important to do some of these things ahead of time. Okay,
Yes.
so we'll start with let's start with the oil first. Okay, so the moment our pan is hot, we put a little bit of oil. You can also add ghee. But you know, we are also healthy. That's why we do health and wellness, okay? Yeah.
But the only thing, it's only fair to let Rahab.
Yeye atakoroga.
Tell us kidogo.
Yeye atakoroga.
Atuambie kidogo kujihusu yeye.
Akija huku, unajua hapa we do multitasking and women are very good at that.
Yeah, so she can talk and
So you'll be, I'm giving you the mwiko here.
Yeah.
Okay? All right? So
Vitunguu.
you'll, of course, vitunguu. So there you go. You can start with the vitunguu, the garlic and the all right, and the ginger.
Yes.
Usually I would, Brian, if you are doing this, usually back home, we'd start with the chicken. But then this one, our chicken, remember I said that we've already parboiled it. Yeah. So that's why we do the vitunguu and everything, eh? Oh, you've got, she doesn't want to leave anything.
No.
Is this how you're going to do your, when you become a politician?
Yes.
You'll koroga everything and everybody. Everybody on the way, you just koroga.
No, I will not koroga people, I will koroga food.
You'll koroga food. Okay. That's good. So, tell me, madam.
Yes.
What's the reason? You know, the viewers want to know, and they want to know, why are you going for a second round? Because the first round, okay, things didn't work out in the first time. So why are you going for the second round?
Because I have a good idea for Nairobi people.
Okay.
And I believe that if
So I'm throwing in my chicken also. Go ahead, yeah.
I believe that if I'm given opportunity,
Yeah.
I will have something good for the people of Nairobi and I will work for them.
Okay.
I desire to be a politician because many years back, I worked for an organization called Plan International. And my contribution was to the community.
Okay.
And that's why I feel that if I'm given the opportunity to become a women rep of Nairobi, I will be able to touch the lives of the needy. Because that is what we were doing when we were in Plan.
So what do you think has not been achieved or attained by the current holder?
Normally, actually, I don't like talking about the current one.
Okay.
Because I believe that she has done the best maybe she could have done. And I don't want to
so
be
you just want to improve on what
I want
she's
to
done.
improve on what she has done. She's my friend.
Very, very positive, actually.
Yes,
You see,
I don't speak
most
against that.
Most of the people, most of the politicians will be out here bashing somebody else.
No.
But you are giving credit to the person.
That's
who
not me. I believe fighting one another does not bring.
So we are now mixing all the curry powders, okay, all the cumin powders, which are in the recipe. The recipe are on the screen to show there. Okay, so so that's very positive. I'm actually impressed. Now, when I was making my kachumbari, what I did was I only used the outer part of the tomato. The inner part, I'm going to try and also chop it and throw it in there so that it can add flavor. Not necessarily, but you can also. I'm also going to add Your Excellency. Oh,
no.
Excellent. Your Excellency. Mheshimiwa. Anza na hiyo. Brian, huyu anajua kupika.
Mimi najua kupika.
Huyu anajua kupika.
Ni mama.
Mimi ni mama.
Ni mama.
Huyu alikuja hapa kumbe anajua kupika. Anapigia simu anataka kuwa hapa kumbe anajua kupika. And today she's showing her skills.
What have you done for Nairobi?
Myself?
Yes.
In fact, what I did after when I did not get the seats in 2013, we began a circle called Water Circle.
I've heard of it.
You have heard of Water Circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we began the Water Circle, we started so that we can be able to help people. I am also the vice secretary in Maendeleo ya Wanawake.
Oh, wow.
So we brought women together, the leaders in the sub-county together, and then women are saving and they get money and they pay school fees, they do business, they are buying even houses with the same money. So that is what I did.
I'm also adding ukwaji. So you know ukwaji, tamarind.
Wow.
Yeah, nowadays, you know, you don't have to mix it at home. It's already there. Wow. So, you see, most people start asking us, how come, you can also use this, yeah? You can use that. Most people ask us, how come the Swahili food has got so many bold flavors? It's because of all these things. Unajua Brian huko kwenu nyinyi mna boil tu kuku.
Hii chakula inaonekana tamu hata kabla haijaiva.
Thank you. Brian, listen to that. You must hear your comment.
Nakusikia sana, nakusikia.
And then I've got my chicken stock. When I was boiling the chicken, I had a little bit of stock left over.
Hiyo ni soup tumeweka ya.
Hiyo ni soup natural. Hakuna kuweka maji.
Unajua Chef Abdalla kuna maneno magumu ya hizi vitu. Sasa supu tu ya kawaida naita stock tena.
Sasa umesikia vile nimesema
nakusikia kabisa.
My son.
Yes.
So tulipoanza hiyo program, tukaanza kufanya kazi na Harry Homes.
Yes.
Okay.
They called us to become business partners at Water Circle so that we can incorporate our members.
Okay.
And that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
So right now, Nairobians will be sure that you do something for them because you've already proved.
Yes.
To some extent.
Yeah.
But you finished position 4.
Yes.
What's your motivation going into this election? Knowing that, yes, I finished position 4 last time, but I need to win. What motivation will you carry going forward?
In fact, what happened, even last time I could have won the seat. It's only that we messed us somewhere up.
Salt and pepper?
We were 3 candidates from one party.
Okay.
So instead of supporting one to get the seat, we were 3 of us.
So
Number 2 was in our party. Number 3 was in our party. Number 4 was in our party.
Wow.
So you can imagine 3 of us if we decided to give one person. And I want to trust God this time.
Yeah.
We are not going to make the same mistake. Because if we make the same mistake, we are done.
So what do you have? Like
First of all, let me ask. So you could Jubilee?
Mimi niko wiper.
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 Yes.
Kwa hivyo, this time Wiper is out. It's good because here we want people to know which you're
party you are.
Yeah. So there you've had it, viewers. Okay, Brian, go ahead.
Yeah,
now that we know our party also.
Yeah. Now talking of this, you said that number 2, 3,
so 4, you can let
and
it
yourself.
A little bit. Yeah.
Number two was ODM.
Number 2 was ODM. Number 3 was?
Number 3 was Pasaris, but she was being supported by some of us. So we messed up. Actually.
So talking of that, now we have the likes of Esther Pasaris and all these people on board. What will make you stand out as a leader and in front of Nairobians who are watching right now to make them vote for you? Because you've already gone through the voter registration exercise. Right now, the only thing that is we are waiting for is August 8th.
Yes.
Yeah.
What will set you apart?
What I have done, you know, women rep seat is a seat for a woman.
Why can't men stand for that?
But we are being voted by everybody.
Yeah.
He's asked a good question.
No, I just asked you a question. Why can't men stand for that seat?
Because
can't I represent
a man can represent women.
Can't I represent you?
By the way, in future, we are going to be talking about men's seat. because women will be many in the parliament. I can tell you for free.
Okay.
Because I know why we are having problems, because we are less. Okay. Now we want to mobilize women to vote for women. I'm encouraging every woman and every man to vote for the women MCAs, women MPs who have come up now, women rep like me, so that we can, when we are going to be more than two-thirds. You people, we are going to tell you to come as women, men representative.
Okay. And now, to my question, what will set you apart?
Now, that's why I was telling you, mimi, nataka kura ya kila mtu. Wase, vijana, wamama. So I must think about how I'm going to do something that will take care of. Me, I'm all inclusive. In fact, mimi najiita mama wa wote. Because I believe that everybody will vote for me. I believe that, and I know God will touch them. Kwa hivyo, mimi nafikiria maneno ya kwanza kufikiria maneno ya jamu ya Nairobi. Jamu imekuwa too much. Like today when I was coming to the show, actually I got late kidogo because of the jam. So I'm thinking of working with the NTSA people, with the county government that will be there, with the national government. Me, I'm going to work with everybody. Whoever you are going to choose, you Kenyans, whoever president you are going to give us, we are going to work with him or her. Whoever governor we shall get, whether ni wa code, whether ni wa NASA.
Bonja, wacha story mingi hapa.
Nyonje.
Bonja, na hatujamaliza na mambo ni hayo.
Unaona chef amefanya nini? Huyo ni mama halisi.
Huyo ni mama hapa,
Lazima iweke kwenye mkono wa lami.
Niongeze chumvi au nizuie hapo?
Iko sawa kabisa.
Iko sawa.
Iko tamu sana hiyo.
Sasa hata anamshindwa kuzungumza
kabisa.
Unapenda? Kumbe unapenda hapo. Haya basi. Haya. Endelea na story sasa.
So nilikuwa nasema ya kwamba nikifikiria maneno ya jam na tutafanya kazi na serikali ile itakuwa the government of the day. We are going to work together.
I like that positivity.
Kwa sababu Nairobi County kama hawa watu watatu wangefanya kazi pamoja, I'm telling you the truth, today we would be very far. Unfortunately, governor ako peke yake, senator ako peke yake, women rep ako peke yake. Sisi tukichaguliwa na wale tutachaguliwa na wao. Awe ni wachama gani na Mungu awasaidie wachaguliwe watu watakuwa of the same mind. We are going to work together.
Brian, if the politicians could be as positive as her, you know, hata sijui, because you see, all she's talked about is, she's mentioned first of all, that she's not talking anything bad about her predecessor or the current holder, number one. Number two, she's willing to work with any government. She's not saying whoever the president is, she said any government, because her focus is on the Nairobians.
The people.
The people. It's always about the people.
Tell us about something about youth. About the people.
Youth, Brian.
Yes, that's where I was going.
Nilikuwa nakuja hapo. Nilikuwa naanza kwanza na kuangalia maneno ya jam, because jam ina affect all of us as Nairobians. Na nikasema tutafanya kazi na the kidero of that day. The governor of that day.
Sure.
Alafu sasa, the second thing that I have in mind was thinking about the border people. Boda unajua ni vijana wangu wengi, wengine ni my brothers, wengine ni ndugu zetu wakubwa. Na wengi sana wamepata accident. Because of the way they sometimes ride. So mimi niko na plan ya kufanya kazi na watu watrainiwe. I know some of them have been trained already. But wale hawajatrainiwa watrainiwe ndio wajue vile tutakuwa tukienda pamoja kwa barabara. Tusisumbuane kwa sababu saa nyingine tunasumbuana na wao sana. Lakini wakiwa wametrainiwa wanaelewa, alafu drivers wa magari naye watrainiwe waelewe. Kwa sababu hakuna haja ya vijana wetu wakufe vile wanakufa. Mimi kama mama nasikia uchungu sana nikienda Kenyatta Hospital unakuta ward moja miguu imewekwa.
Yote ni accident ya pikipiki.
Imagine yote ni accident ya pikipiki. So that is one thing that I'm thinking about. The other thing that I have in mind is about the street children.
Good.
Which we've seen them go up in numbers.
I like
since 2013 till now. We've seen them grow. Like every day, the streets now are filled with this.
Imagine. Can you imagine one day I came from, I had gone to Geshagi. I came at night to fuel somewhere. I met a mama sleeping with a baby in the bag. I felt a lot of pain. Then I said, our leaders are in their beds and they are very comfortable. And there's nobody who is thinking about these street children. Kwa hivyo mimi nataka tufanye, ndio nasikia insist on working together. Because as a women rep, I might maybe not be having the budget.
Sure.
But when I go to the governor and we are working together, I go to the national government, tutafanya kazi pamoja. Tuweze kusaidia watoto wetu wale wanateseka, tuweze kuwajengea a home, tuweze kuwaletea. There are so many NGOs that can work with the street children. Like Plan International, I know they can work, but there is some order. They can be able to assist the street children. And many other NGOs that are willing to work. So that is another thing. Then I also think about the women. You know, I'm a mother.
Yeah.
I'm also a member of board in Mama Lucy.
Yeah.
And I can see sometimes we don't have essential things that women need. Niangalie nione hospitali tuko na madawa ya kina mama, maternity iko sawa, akina mama wanashughulikiwa because we need to look at the gender.
Yeah.
Na niongee na wasee niwaambie wapende wa mabibi sawa, wacha kuwasumbua. Mabibi wamesumbuliwa saa nyingine mpaka unafikiria vichwa vitaenda haywire.
Sasa.
So I would also like to have mentorship programs so that I can be able to be talking to the young mothers, even if it is not me but my team. Tunaongea na the young mothers.
Sasa, the kuku is almost ready. You know, chicken doesn't take a long time to cook. You don't have where Brian comes from. They cook it from morning until evening. You know,
Chef.
But unfortunately,
Chef.
you know, actually chicken, when you cut it into pieces, chicken should not take more than 20 minutes to cook. So it's very, very important not to overcook it, because then it breaks it into pieces and everything. Maybe the reason why Kina Brian, they cook for such a long time is they like to eat the bones also. Maybe that could be one of the reasons.
Bone marrow. Chef Abdalla.
Bone marrow, yeah. Okay. Now we're about to finish our dish. So what you need to do is to add the coconut.
Let me do it for
you. Yeah. There's two types of coconuts. There's the firm and the what they call the firm, which is chewy, the thick one. Okay.
This one is thick one.
Yeah, this is the thick one. So now we're going to add our chewy. Kiswahili anaita chewy. Chewy lile zito. Waswahili mnasikia leo chewy zito hilo. Hebu liangalie lilivyo zito. It's creamy. Brian.
I can see.
Harufu
ishaanza kunukia.
Iko tamu.
Iko tamu na hata hujakula.
Iko tamu hiyo.
So now we just mix it gradually, just mix it. Yeah, when you add the coconut, you're not supposed to boil it for such a long time because you don't want to break it actually. You don't want to break, especially when it's cream. Okay? So you just let it slowly, okay?
Na hii tutaweka saa ngapi?
Hiyo ni kachumbari. Yes, I want to talk about that one. That's my other dish that I'm doing today. Sio unatoka bara?
Yes.
Kwa hivyo kachumbari ya leo itakuwa ni ya bara pia.
Mheshimiwa.
Yes.
Before Chef Abdalla goes on to the kachumbari bit, you are a woman, and according to history, or history will judge us in that, women don't like voting for other women or fellow women. What are you going to tell Nairobi women especially? Because apart from the youth, you know the youth are the majority.
Yeah.
Apart from the youth, we have the women who second that. How are you going to influence these women to make sure that they vote for you?
In fact, what I have done, even when as we go, because we are going out in many places, I'm talking to, we have been talking to women, not because of this time, even before we started the electioneering year. Tunawaambia to support wamama wenzetu. Tuache kuchukiana. Na hata hakuna kitu tunapigania because watu wanapiganianga bwana tu. Ama shamba. Sasa hakuna bwana mmoja tunapigania. So why should we fight? To support mama wenzetu. Tukisimama na mama. In fact, I normally tell women, if we can stand with our women, even the presidency we can get in this nation. I tell you the truth.
Wacheni your story.
Hapana.
Women, don't slow down. Brian,
lakini mheshimiwa mwelewe, ukiangalia kichwa yake nywele kidogo imepungua, inaonyesha miaka yake pia imeenda mbio kidogo.
Ako sawa.
So si kupenda kwake.
That is below the belt, my brother man.
Amepika chakula mzuri sana, ako sawa. Hii chakula nafikiri iko tayari.
Iko tayari hiyo, iko tayari. So what I'll do right now, mheshimiwa, Brian will just continue with the conversation.
Yeah.
Let's just talk to the viewers. How fast did it take to cook that?
Very short time, after
so
20 minutes.
All you do at home, if you really want to entertain, and I know you're going into a busy season, just ask your maid at home to prepare. Now we've got our kachumbari.
We call them house helps.
The house helps, the house helps.
House managers.
The house managers.
The house managers. Tell your house managers, look at my kachumbari. Look at how colorful it is. Okay. So the reason why I said that I'm trying to do it differently this time is I used some green onions, I used some peppers, I used some tomatoes. Okay. And I just, instead of just the simple kachumbari, which is tomatoes and onions, and then I added a little bit of vinegar, then vinegar and oil, vegetable oil, and now I'm going to add my salt and pepper, just lightly. Don't take too much salt because the vinegar is already a little bit acidic. So you just add a little bit, and then now it's time to maybe start serving. So what I will request you to do, because Brian has got so many other questions he wants to ask you. You know, this guy, pretty soon you won't even see him on my show. He's going to graduate to something else.
Amen.
Yeah, you never know.
That's good.
This guy is too question. Unasikia maswala yake? Yeah, so
ako sawa.
Yeah. So, and I'll start serving you right now. I want you to taste it before you leave today. Sawa.
Asante.
Thank you very much for coming.
Mheshimiwa.
Brian, escort her, please. Yeah. So, viewers, as Brian is getting ready there, look at this kuku. Look at this kuku. Hebu angalia hiyo. Unaona? Previously it was red in color, but then when we added the coconut cream, coconut milk inside it, it's changed color into a little bit of it gives that not only the flavor but also the creaminess comes in. All right, so now it's just a question of serving it. What I did was I prepared some pilau rice, but without meat inside it, and I've got my kachumbari, 3 different colors. You can't complain.
Mheshimiwa, Nairobi as a county, it has 7 constituencies.
No.
17. 17
yes.
Sorry, 17 constituencies. Within the 17 constituencies, we have talent. I am a sports person and I'm very enthusiastic about sports. What are you going to do, or how are you going to help the youth in terms of sports here in Nairobi County?
By the way, that is something that I had not thought about. But because I'm a mother, I will support them because I know there are so many groups. Even another day they were calling me for a football match somewhere.
But you play football?
No, they wanted me to go and...
All right, okay. I just wanted to know.
Walikuwa wanataka niende nikawatembelee.
Kweli.
Kwa hivyo what we are going... That's why I am insisting, and I will insist until when we are going to be through with this election, that when we work together, because now the governor would be having a kitty. Women rep, I hope this time, by the way, they will be given something so that they can be able to help the youth. But we are going to work together with them. They can trust me. They can trust you with that? Yes, yeah.
How people are thinking politically is that senators, women representatives, MCAs, these people are the ones who are blowing the wage bill. Just the other day we saw MPs wanting 3.3 billion be added to like their send-off package.
Yeah, what's that?
You see, what is this? Because being a women rep, you're also an MP.
Yes.
It means you'll sit in parliament.
You're an MP of a bigger area.
A bigger area. Are we going to see this during your era?
I want to believe this one will not happen again. That's why we are praying that God will give us good leadership and people that are thinking about the Kenyan person. You know, sometimes when you think about yourself, you don't care whether people are benefiting or not. And I know this time there will be change. From the first day of the year, for about 3 weeks, Christians were praying. And they are praying for good leadership. So whoever God is going to give us this time, it will be him who has decided. Whether it is the women rep, whether it is the senator, whether it is the governor. And I want to believe that this time, things will not be the way they have been. I know there have been a lot of confusion. You know, when people fight even in the house, they are not blessed.
Sasa wewe ukienda huko, madam, ile vita ikitokezea utaweza kweli?
Mimi siwezi pigana.
We've seen it happen. We've seen
ladies
do the imaginable things in parliament.
Wewe utapigana by persuasion.
Yes.
You'll just persuade them not to do it.
Not to do it, yes. Hiyo ndio kazi yangu sasa.
That's in a good way.
Hapa ni kama umejua.
I'm talking of women rep. The view out there, because this was the first time, from 2013, that was the first time when we were having these things of women rep, senators, governors. What are the core functions of a women rep, or a woman rep, rather?
A woman, according to the constitution, they are supposed to look at the gender issues because women, you know, they are the weaker sex and they should be looked at.
Are you the weaker sex right now?
I was going to ask that. No, you are not.
Are you the weaker sex right now?
Why are you putting yourself in that position?
I'm saying, we are not, but I'm saying we are, according to the word of God, we are the weaker sex.
Okay.
But we are saying that they are there to check on the issues of women.
You could be weaker but smarter.
Smart, very smart actually, right. Upstairs. So women, the women rep, that's what they're supposed to do. They go and talk to women, mentorship, make sure that the issues of women are passed in the parliament. That is their responsibility.
Mama, I'll let you taste because...
Mnataka hata mimi nikule?
Lazima. Hawezi pika alafu
usile. I wanted to try it. Brian, did you see how long it took?
Yeah, less than 20 minutes?
Yeah, something like...
How is it?
We are the best.
What is
Chef.
that? This show is the best.
Yeah.
When it comes to cooking, we prove to people that
food is
you can
good.
make it very, very simple. And like I said, less than half an hour.
Yeah, and there you have it.
Yeah. Wow,
Chef
that
Abdalla,
food is very nice.
Let me read something here, because I've seen it earlier on the show. Somebody texted.
One more said this time, Brian should cook.
One Maureen Daniela anauliza, Chef amesema kwanza, kudos Chef Abdalla, uko juu sana. Does Chef Abdalla have classes for
That's something that we are planning. We keep on writing to us. We want to see how many people are going to come in, and probably it will be an offshoot of our show. Actually, we want to see people. We want to see your reaction. We want to see how attracted you are to this show and everything. And then once you get the magnitude, so far we've got a lot actually. So it's something that we're thinking about in future. And hopefully it'll go through. Yeah. So and people like Madam, once they get into that position, maybe they'll be able to converse and bring people to us, and you know, we try to train them because it's very, very important to teach them actually.
So there you have it. Keep the conversation going. Hashtag KTN Life and Style. This is Health and Wellness Monday.
Tell me last word.
What do you think about Madam Mheshimiwa here, your future Nairobi Women Rep? What do you think about her? Keep the conversation going, because even after the show has ended, she'll still be there on social media talking to you. So keep those questions coming. Keep the conversation going on Twitter. Mheshimiwa, kabla tumalizie.
Last word.
Looking into that camera, talk to Nairobians. These are your people.
Watu wa Nairobi nawapenda. Na watu wa Nairobi mimi nawaomba munikubalie niweze kuwa women rep. Give me 5 years, and if I will do the best I can do, I know you will add me more. But for now, I'm asking for only 5 years.
And if you want to be like her, you're an aspirant, you're a Mheshimiwa out there, you want to be on this show, be on the Kitchen with Chef Abdalla, it's very simple. Just write to us, Life and Style, the symbol and, style at standardmedia.co.ke. Tell us you want to be in the kitchen with Chef Abdalla, and utakuwa hapa. Tukona mengi ya kusema?
Hakuna.
Tuache wakule kwa macho sasa tukienda.
Hii kule ni kwa macho, Brian anajaza tumbo. Brian, you're putting on weight, you know that?
Yeah, you know.
Okay. Anyway, guys, you know what, guys? It's time to go. We'll see you till next time, guys. Keep the conversation going.
Thank you.
And take care. Cheers.
Peace.